We're here in the garage shop and we're actually going to be doing something a little bit different today. I've never done this on this channel yet, but recently we started a brand called Maylex. We have a ton of Maylex hats and I have a lot of Maylex shirt designs. I just haven't had the time to actually print the shirts yet, and I don't want to use the DTG printer at this moment, only because screen printing gives a much higher quality of shirt and the shirt lasts a lot longer. So for the very first Maylex shirt, I want it to be screen printed. We've got the screen printing press over here to the side behind the lighting right there, and I just checked my screen closet is what it's called. I only have one screen in there, so if we mess up, that is it. I'm not gonna be able to complete this shirt today. It'll probably have to wait till another day because I have to clean all the screens, and that takes a very long time. Plus you have to recoat them, which takes like 2 hours for them to dry, and I just don't have that much time to do today. So hit or miss. We're either gonna get it completely right the first time or we're gonna mess it up and have to do it again in like a day or two. Fingers crossed we get it right. So just to fill you in, I bought some shirts wholesale. I've got 6 of them. They are natural color, natural cotton. That's what it's called. This is what they look like. There's 6 of them. I'm only gonna be printing 1 or 2, but we have extras in case we need them. And then I actually already printed out the design. Here it is. And if you don't know anything about screen printing, that's okay. I'm gonna sort of walk you through it right now because we have to get everything done. But you gotta print the design on transparency paper, and then it's gonna eventually go on the shirt like this. This design is very big compared to normal designs. It's a little bit wider. It's 13 inches wide, but should look really good once it's done. But yeah, that's what it's gonna look like when it's all said and done. First thing we have to do is get this thing on a screen. Let's go ahead and start that whole process. It is not an easy process, just so you guys know. Step 1, to getting this done, we actually have to kill all the lights because the screens can't be in the light, or else it'll just destroy it and ruin the whole process. So I'm gonna shut off all the lights. We have a yellow light, which is the only type of light that'll be fine for this. So you guys will see nothing but yellow in a second. All right, guys, so I turned off all the lights. This camera is not that good in low light, just so you know. So I'll do my best to try and give you guys the best shot. But we only have to have the lights off for like 2 minutes and then we'll throw them back on. All right, so this table right here is my like work area. Whenever I need to make a shirt or something, we usually do the screen process right here. So the design's sitting right here. I'm gonna bust open my screen storage closet. You guys can't even see that, so I'll keep you turned this way. And it turns out there are 2 screens. So I was wrong, which is actually a really good thing. But here's what the screen looks like. I'm gonna place the design directly on top, and then I'm gonna tape it onto the screen. And then from here, I'm gonna take it to what's called an exposure unit. I'll show you guys that when the light's back on, and then we're gonna expose it. All right, so the screen's exposing right now. If you guys hear the noise in the background, it's vacuuming out all the air, and then it's gonna shoot on a super bright light, and it's gonna burn the image that I just showed you onto the screen. I used to be able to explain it a lot better than I am right now. You guys really want like an in-depth tutorial, I think I have one still on my old channel, so go check that video out. That's gonna take a minute. The second it's done, which the light just kicked on, so it'll be done in 20 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and move it to the sink and then wash out all of the design. Photo emulsion is what it's called. So I'm gonna go turn the water hose on, so my water compressor thingy is up and running. It just finished, if you guys hear the beeping, so I gotta go get it done. So the screen's here. I'm gonna rip off the design, throw it in the sink, and now we're just gonna blast it with water. I'm gonna throw some lights back on. I'll give you guys a close-up. All right, so that's what the design looks like as of right now. In a few minutes, we'll hopefully be able to wash everything out, and that'll leave a giant hole exactly where our design is, so the ink can go through straight to the shirt. This screen is a little dirty. If you can't tell, I should have done a better job at reclaiming it, but it is what it is. Should hopefully work either way. And we've let it sit for about 30 seconds to a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and wash this out. All right, so this is the very first screen, and it was actually a bust because some of the wings got washed out, which sucks because I can't use this one. But it's been forever since I've screen printed, and these screens, I guess, just were not done correctly. Like I should have taken more time on it. So we'll go ahead and call this one a bust, and hopefully the last one, which is the actual last one, comes out super clean, because it's kind of our only hope right now. All right, gotta do the same process for that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock it out really quick. I'm not gonna film the whole thing for you guys because you already saw it. All right, guys, so this one looks to have washed out almost perfectly. I'm looking for imperfections right now. Like maybe there's one right there. I'll try and grab that. So that's it. We're gonna let this dry under a fan, and then we're gonna throw it on the press, make some t-shirts. All right guys, so the screen is completely dry. I'm gonna go ahead and tape off the edges so the ink can't get through here, and then we're gonna throw it on the screen printing press and get this shirt made. All right guys, so hopefully you can see I got the screen here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on the press, and then we'll go ahead and throw some black ink on there, get the shirt on. All right guys, so I just finished up. This is how it came out. I triple coated it so it's nice and shiny. It's gonna last far, far longer than a DTG printed t-shirt. Where did I go? And yeah, this is the very first Maylex t-shirt. It's been so long since I screen printed, so I'm so happy that we were able to actually get this, even though it took 2 tries. Yeah, I'm probably gonna print maybe 1 or 2 more since I have the heater already on, ready to go. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys wanna purchase one of these, I'm sure they'll be up on T-Shirt Tube. I'll drop a link down in the description. There's one last thing I actually have to do in order to get this just right. And that's gonna be adding a Maylex tag, embroidered tag to the bottom, probably right here or on the sleeve, or maybe on the very back. I really doubt it'll be on the back. The tag is actually gonna have an item profile that's attached to it, so you're gonna scan it with your phone, and it's gonna be NFC. And then, yeah, you'll be within the T-Shirt Tube system. If you order one, you'll be able to claim it and it'll be locked on to your account. They'll be numbered. I'm probably not gonna only do 100 of these shirts just because this is the first one. I'll probably do far more than that. Yeah, that's it. My name's Kenyon. Catch you guys on the next video. Peace.